Yes! What's going on? It's Ollie in the house! 8-week body transformation. Ben's accepting the challenge to come under my wing and develop himself physically, mentally, emotionally, painfully for a body transformation like no other.
I feel like it's quite a formal way of putting it.
So we've got the scales just to see where his current body weight is, but more importantly, understanding what his body's actually doing. We're going to be measuring 12 different points across his body, knowing exactly what his body's doing throughout this transformation. We will probably take the measurements again in 4 weeks' time, and then finally the end 8 weeks.
I've basically never really sat foot in a gym. It's kind of ironic because
Sat foot.
stepped foot in a gym. I think the first time I ever properly went to a gym, I had a friend throw what I thought was a basketball at me. Turns out it was a 20 kilogram weight. Medicine balls. I went flying back, busted my nose. As the years have gone on, gym life just hasn't interested me at all. Where, for you...
Let's give a little bit of a background story. I went through a fitness journey from the age of, probably just under the age of 20, but seriously from the age of 20.
I would argue your journey started at 16.
With that I developed into growing my own businesses. I'm a personal trainer, gym owner, and my whole life revolves around fitness. Whereas Ben, he's very much the opposite.
Well, I've always been active, like trampolining, gymnastics, climbing, a lot of climbing over the last year. But pushing weights...
Lifting weights and initially focusing on your nutrition from a performance point of view
hasn't interested me. Well, no, I just think, like, the reason I chose to do this is because, I mean, I guess you've witnessed how shit my, like, routine has turned into. I mean, every other night I'm texting you at 4 in the morning with random ideas, but my action on ideas has turned to shit. I've got a lot of intention, but I thought it'd be a good way to challenge myself, not just physically, but mentally, to get myself into a routine to see what would happen. I did October sober, which was an interesting experience. November comes back around and just instantly start falling back into old habits.
So basically you want structure, you want to actually take action. You're full of ideas, but you're not really activating them.
Well, I'm intrigued because, I mean, you help transform people's lives all the time, and the amount of stories I've heard and the different transitions I've seen other people made, I mean, like, people sing and share your praise like crazy. Like, no, honestly, like, it's ridiculous how many people...
how many lives I've touched?
No, how many people just, like, love and adore you for the help you've given them in their lives. Like, you've transformed their lives. Like, just seeing certain clients and people in your circle, how their life has, for, like, work, family, like, everything. I think they're having a structure with gym, giving them the right focus psychologically, not just, like, in the moment, so they can change their bad habits into good ones to improve their life for the positive
100%.
Consistently. Like, it's been, like, it's been great to watch that, and you have that impact on others.
So Ben's taken on this challenge, 8-week challenge, to really see what we can do to his body. Now there's certain grounds that he's had to pledge and commit to me, because I am not wasting my time on him if this is just a sporadic idea and he's not actually going to put his body through the motion. So there's going to be a lot of challenges and obstacles that I made him fully aware of that he's going to experience. Part of that is Dom's delayed onset muscle soreness.
So today was a bit sporadic.
Spontaneous,
better word, yeah. We just sort of, like, head into this straight away, see how it goes.
Haven't really planned much ahead of this, come up with the idea. I said as long as he's ready to dedicate those 8 weeks to actually put the work in, I'm game. Happy to help and support, push him, motivate him, drive him.
So this is the first video. I thought I'd try and document each day. So this one's not very planned. We just thought, just improvise and have a real discussion on the camera. I mean, we spoke earlier on the phone for, what was that, 20 minutes or so?
Mm-hmm.
Just making sure we're both in the same sort of headspace and, if it's going to work.
So steps simply moving forward. Today we're just going to do a weigh-in, we're going to measure him and take some photos, so we've got a base mark of where Ben's starting at from. We'll do it again in 4 weeks, and then the final one will be in 8 weeks' time. Biggest challenge for Ben at the moment is actually understanding how to push through his own limits and his fears and initially anxiety around gym. Many people have anxieties and they're uncomfortable in certain spaces. But we're going to take Ben straight out of his comfort zone, get him comfortable being uncomfortable, so then he can challenge and push himself to initially be the best version of him. So that's the end goal of this, is for him to come out physically faster, better, stronger, more empowered, but more importantly, more mentally driven.
So that's the first day at the gym complete. Made a quick live video with Ollie on his PT Facebook page.
Yes,
which
what's
we've both
going on
shared
Facebook? It's
our
Ollie and I'm
Facebook
with my
accounts.
brother
So
Ben.
if you follow us on that, you can have a look at that. Very interesting day at the gym. I didn't focus on filming in the gym. I wanted to be present in the moment and just sort of soak up all the information that's being told to me. It definitely makes a huge difference going there with someone who has all that professional knowledge. So I'm not just starting from the ground up, but very fortunate to sort of start at a much higher level. I mean, there was a lot today. Ollie was sort of expressing how this took him 2 years to start doing. He wished he did this when he first started going. Having that sort of knowledge and information straight away can be quite empowering. So I learned a lot today, and today was less about creating content and more about being in the moment and understanding what sort of commitment I'm making over the next 8 weeks. I'm hoping to create more sort of creative content over the week, I want to create more sort of content that I'd want to watch, not just ramble on about shit. So I'm sorry if today seems a bit of a rambling day, haven't got any sort of cinematic shots, but like I said, I very much wanted to be present in the moment. I'm hoping to create a video every day. I don't know how long they will be. I guess I need to sort of find my style and my way of doing it. If you're interested in following my journey, please smash that like button, hit subscribe, maybe turn that little notification thing on. Every sort of comment and any bit of engagement on the content really helps me out. Thanks for watching, and let's see where the next 8 weeks take me.